what you've waited for. You've been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. Buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. You feel the dream, can't you see you getting closer? Just surrender, cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flying open. It's a picture in the pulpit and your blind devotion. There's something breaking at the brick of every wall that's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you wanna go? Where it's covered in all the color lights, where the runaways are running the night. Impossible comes through, it's taking over you.
Oh, this is the greatest show.
We light it up, we won't come down.
And the sun can't stop us now.
Watching it come true, it's taking over you.
This is the greatest show.
It's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever need. And it's here right in front of you. This is where you wanna be. It's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever need. And it's here right in front of you. This is where you wanna be. It's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever need. And it's here right in front of you. This is where you wanna be. It's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever need. And it's here in front of you.
I understand. Yes. Thank you so much, Mr. Jeffries. Thank you. You'll have the money by the end of the day. Let's go. Phineas, hurry up. We're going to miss the train. Stand up straight. Wipe that muck off.
Pinky up. Arm extended, elbow out. Sit, never slur. Pinky in the air. Arm extended, elbow out. Keep your cup level. Gently lower your cup. Shall we do it again? Pinky in the air. Arm extended, elbow out. Gracefully.
Charity, come here. Your dress. Is this how we've taught you to behave?
It's my fault, sir. I made her laugh.
Well, thank you for your honesty. Stay away from my daughter.
How'd you get out?
The window. Father's sending me to finishing school. I don't know what my future will be.
I do.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
Newspapers, amazing stories from around the world.
Million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
Come join the great American railroad. 3 meals a day, roof over your head, fair and ample wages. Come, make your fortune. See the open plains of America. Opportunity awaits you, sir, out on the rails.
Sir, I know I don't come from much, but I will take care of your daughter and I will give her life as grand as this one.
Bye, Mother.
She'll be back. Sooner or later, she'll tire of your life, of having nothing, and she'll come running back home.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take.
Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
However big, however small, let me be a part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you'll bring me along to the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see.
'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head.
A million dreams are keeping me
A
awake.
million dreams, a million dreams.
I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make.
Yes, I see it. Thank you, Chalmers. That'll do.
Sir, Phineas Taylor Barnum. If
If I may, sir, I believe I have skills and ideas that go well beyond punching numbers into an adding machine. Well, I've read about this German fellow, Lilienthal, I believe, who's developed a glider that could take a man in the air, sir. Isn't that amazing? I mean, if you were to apply that to this business, it would be revolutionary.
Gentlemen, can I have your attention? You're all dismissed.
Bankrupt. I thought the company had a dozen trading ships.
Yes, at the bottom of the South China Sea. Typhoon sank them all.
Until further notice.
Well, I didn't think you were long for that job.
Or any job, apparently.
That's what makes our life together so exciting.
Charity. This isn't the life I promised you.
But I have everything I want.
What if I had the mat checked?
What do you call those two girls? Hey, you partners, look who moseyed into the corral.
What are you doing?
Come here.
Did you bring a present?
Present for what?
For my birthday.
Your what?
My birthday.
It's not your birthday. Okay. I do have a present. But not just any present. Oh, no. The most amazing birthday present ever. This extraordinary machine was originally created by Leonardo da Vinci 400 years ago. But the blueprints have been lost for centuries until just last week on a stormy night when a sunken pirate ship washed up on the shores of Nantucket. They found skeletons and treasures, and the blueprints were recovered by none other than J.W. Mercantile. The blueprints crossed my desk very briefly, but I managed to commit them to memory, and if I have remembered correctly, happy birthday, Caroline. This is a wishing machine. You tell it your wishes, and it keeps them safe until they come true, even if you forget them. They're always there.
Can I tell a wish?
Step right up. Go ahead.
I wish to marry Santa Claus.
That is a good wish.
I wish for ballet slippers.
That's a good wish, too.
What's your wish, Mommy?
I wish... for happiness like this forever. For you, and for your father. Since when has happiness ever been born?
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take.
A million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
Now the goat prices go up, so the pork bellies go down.
Charles, we're leaving.
Huh?
This bank only wants to lend money to people with money.
What are you looking at, Flopdoodle?
Mr. Barnum.
This venture you propose is risky and somewhat bizarre.
It's a good bet is what it is, sir. People don't want to admit it, but they're fascinated with the exotic and the macabre. It's why we stare at it.
The bank is going to need substantial collateral.
Of course, I wouldn't suggest otherwise. The deed entitled to my entire flotilla of trading vessels.
Why would a bank loan us $10,000?
Because we put up collateral.
Dear, we don't have any collateral.
Sure we do. In the South China Seas.
In the South China Seas.
Deep in the South China Seas.
And what did we buy with this loan?
Barnum's American Museum of Curiosities. The Penn Museum is it?
A place to be transported. A place where people can see things they've never seen before. Huh?
Wax figures?
Yeah, they're all the rage in Europe. Look, Marie Antoinette with a sore throat, Napoleon. Come here. See? You've already met some of the most famous folks in history, but they're not all wax. This is the great O'Malley, master of sleight of hand, a king of deception.
You don't look like a magician.
I'm a thief.
A very good thief. I caught him nicking my watch. See?
An elephant!
Not just any elephant.
I can get you something real nice. Just say the word.
Oh, yeah. This is a 10-ton bull straight from the plains of Africa. And look at that. The tallest giraffe in the world.
Can I climb up its leg?
Absolutely not. Okay. No. I know how it looks.
If you didn't, I'd be worried.
I mean, it just needs a little work, but...
The loan has to be paid back every month.
Oh, yeah, we're going to pay. We just need customers.
Hundreds of them.
We're going to get them. Welcome to the Barn Museum. It is 1 hour of your time, sir, but it will change your life. We have shows on the hour every hour. Certainly not for the faint of heart, and I can tell you're going to love it. Half price for anyone who's wearing a hat. Ho, ho, that's you, sir. Welcome to the Barnum Museum.
Welcome to the Barnum Museum, where everyone's
How many
special.
tickets?
3.
3.
Did you sell any more tickets today?
A few, yeah. Most everyone was rushing home. It's Friday, but we sold a few.
I think you have too many dead things in your museum, Daddy.
Do you?
She's right. You need something alive.
Go to sleep, both of you.
Something sensational.
That's a big word.
It's your word. Something that isn't stuffed. Like a mermaid. Or a unicorn. Unicorns aren't real. Well, mermaids aren't real either.
You must be Gertrude Stratton. I'm looking for your son.
I don't have a son.
The hospital record says you do. Charles, right? Age 22?
Charles! Charles!
PT Barnum, at your service. I am putting together a show, and I need a star.
You want people to laugh at me?
Well, they're laughing anyway, kids, so might as well get paid. I see a soldier, no, a general, riding across the stage with a sword and a gun and the most beautiful uniform ever made. People will come from all over the world, and when they see him, they won't laugh. They'll salute. How's it looking, girls?
Hey, you looking for freaks? I know where you can find one of them.
Really?
Come on, girls.
Hello.
Sir, you shouldn't be here.
I'm sorry. Who's doing this singing? It's you, isn't it?
Sir, I have to ask you to leave.
You are so talented, blessed. Extraordinary. Unique. I would even say beautiful.
Sir, please leave me alone.
They don't understand, but they will. Okay, Ann and W.D. Wheeler. Brother and sister?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Terrific. And what do you do?
Trapeze.
Trapeze. Okay.
You know, people aren't gonna like it if you put us on the stage.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Is this over your
entire body?
Terrific. I don't need to see it.
Can I just ask how heavy you are? Do you have a number for that?
I prefer not to say,
Just between you and me. 500 pounds. 750 pounds? You said 50 pounds. What is your name?
Vasily Palavro, sir.
Yeah, we're gonna change that name. I think you're Irish. We have a son. That's good. I need it 5 times bigger. And I want it everywhere. Carriages, sides of trains, trolleys, crates, milk bottles, everywhere they look. Barnum's American Museum.
You stumble through your days, got your head hung low, your sky's a shade of gray, like a zombie in a maze.
2, please.
You're asleep inside, but you can shake awake, 'cause you're just a dead man walking. Think that that's your only option, but you can flick the switch and brighten up your darkest day. Sun's up and the colors blinding. Take the world and redefine it. Leave behind your narrow mind. You'll never be the same. Come alive, come alive. Go and light your light. Let it burn so bright. Reaching up to the sky, and it's open wide. Your legs with fire. The world becomes a fantasy, and you're more than you could ever be. 'Cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And you know you can't go back again to the world that you were living in. 'Cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. So come alive. you need to hide your face, afraid to step outside. So you lock the door, but don't you stay that way. There is no shadow. You and me, we know how that goes. 'Cause once you see it, oh, you'll never, never be the same. You'll be like inside it, but let the people shine it. You cannot be afraid. Come alive, come alive. Go and light your light, let it burn so bright. Reach it up to the sky, and it's open wide. You're electrified, and the world becomes a fantasy, and you're more than you could ever be. 'Cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And you know we can't go back again to the world that we were living in. 'Cause we're dreaming with our eyes wide open. So come alive.
This is bad.
Criminal, degrading. Circus, I like circus.
Hey, that's enough! Hold up! Inside, all right.
Look at the rock! We don't want your kind! Get out of here! I'm tight to freaks!
That's quite enough, sir.
Nothing more to look at.
Reprint this review in every paper in New York. Half-price tickets to anyone who brings it in.
Come on, don't need, come on.
Anyone who's burning with a dream.
Come on, you hear the call. 21 who's searching for a way to break free. Break free, break free. And the world becomes a fantasy, and you're more than you could ever be. 'Cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And we know we can't go back again to the world that we were living in. 'Cause we're dreaming with our eyes wide open. And the world becomes a fantasy, and you're more than you could ever be. 'Cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And we know we can't go back again to the world that we were living in. 'Cause we're dreaming with our eyes wide open. 'Cause we're dreaming with our eyes wide open. So come alive.
Melly. Ah, Mr. Bennett from the Herald. Come to take in another show, huh?
Tell me, Mr. Barnum, does it bother you that everything you're selling is fake?
Did these smiles seem fake? Doesn't matter where they come from, the joy is real.
So you are a philanthropist.
Ah, hyperbole isn't the worst crime. Men suffer more from imagining too little than too much.
The creed of a true fraud.
Mr. Bennett, when was the last time you smiled? I had a good laugh. A real laugh. Theater critic who can't find joy in the theater. Now who's a fraud?
Oh, Mr. Bennett, that word you used to describe my show has a nice ring to it.
Right this way.
Don't you think there's enough blind trust in my life?
Well, isn't that what makes it fun? Keep coming. Okay. Are you ready?
Is it?
It is. Come on, let's go. Gosh. Oh. Helen, that's for you. And Caroline, this is for you. There's a ballet school right down the street, just past your parents' house, actually.
Don't tell me you bought this house just to rub my parents' noses in your success.
Well, that wasn't the only reason. This is the life I promised you. Shall we?
It's beautiful, but we don't need all of this to be.
It took me 25 years, but welcome home, Charity Barnum. Who's that young man over there?
Oh, that's Philip Carlyle. A bit of a scandal, they say. His last play was a hit in London.
Play. Pay good money to watch people stand around and talk for 2 hours, and they call me a con man.
Ew. What's that smell? Do you smell that? Ew, something does smell. Oh, I know what it is. Peanuts.
I can see it right now. Youngest prima ballerina in the history of the city ballet.
I'm quitting.
What? Why would you quit?
I started too late. I'll never catch up.
Caroline, you were the best dancer on that stage. What, do you think I can't spot talent?
Ballet takes years of hard work. It's not like the circus. You can't just fake it.
She can't quit. No, I mean, she just feels out of place with the other girls.
Well, I should certainly hope so. I've never seen so many little prima donnas in my life.
Yeah, but those prima donnas are the most important thing in the world to her right now.
She'll learn to ignore them, just like I did.
She shouldn't have to.
New York society will never accept us. If they did, they'd have to stop judging and actually do something with their lives.
This isn't about me.
Oh, so it's different than everything else, then?
I just want her to be proud of who she is, of her family.
She is proud. We don't have to be the Carlyles.
Mr. Carlyle, you produced this play?
Yes, I did, indeed. Refunds are available at the front box office.
P.T. Barnum.
From the circus?
Yes. You've been?
God, no. But I have seen the crowds. People leave your shows a great deal happier than when they came in, which is much more than I could say for my play.
And yet you have no trouble selling tickets.
It's because I'm selling virtue.
Can I buy you a drink? I want to go after the carriage trade. Present legitimate acts. Expand our appeal. Go after the snobs.
If you only knew how suffocating they are.
So come join the circus. You clearly have a flair for show business. Teach me how to appeal to the highbrows.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Barnum, I can't just run off and join the circus.
Why not? Sounds thrilling, doesn't it?
Let's just say that I find it much more comfortable admiring your show from afar.
Comfort, the enemy of progress.
Do you understand that just associating with you could cost me my inheritance?
Oh, it could cost you more than that. You'd be risking everything, but on the other hand, well, you just might find yourself a free man. Right here, right now, I put the offer out. I don't want to chase you down. I know you see it. You run with me, and
and I can cut you free out of the drudgery and walls you keep in. So trade that typical for something colorful. And if it's crazy, live a little crazy. You can play it sensible, a king of conventional, or you can risk it all and see. Don't you wanna get away from the strain? Oh, pot you gotta play, 'cause I got what you need, so come with me and take the ride. It'll take you to the other side, 'cause you can do like you do, or you can do like me. Stay in the cage, or you finally take the key. Oh, damn, suddenly you're free to fly. It'll take you to the other side.
Okay, my friend, you wanna cut me in? Well, I hate to tell you, but it just won't happen. So thanks, but no, I think I'm good to go, 'cause I quite enjoy the life you say I'm trapped in. Now I admire you, and that'll show you do. You're onto something, really it's something. But I live among the swells, and we don't pick up peanut shells. I'll have to leave that up to you. Don't you know that I'm okay with this uptown part I get to play? 'Cause I got what I need, and I don't want to take the ride. And I need to see the other side, so go and do like you do. I'm good to do like me. Ain't in a cage, so I don't need to take the key. Oh, damn, can't you see I'm doing fine? I don't need to see the other
Now is this really how you like to spend your days? Whiskey, misery, and parties and play.
If I were mixed up with you, I'd be the talk of the town, disgraced and disowned, another one of the clowns.
But you would finally live a little, finally laugh a little. Just let me give you the freedom to dream, and it'll wake you up and cure your aching. Take your walls and start 'em breaking. Now that's a deal that seems worth taking. But I guess I'll leave that up to you.
Well, it's intriguing, but to go would cost me greatly. So what percentage of the show would I be taking?
Well, fair enough, you'd want a piece of all the action. I'd give you 7, we could shake and make it happen.
I wasn't born this morning, 18 would be just fine.
Why not just go ahead and ask for nickels on the dime?
15,
I'd do 8,
12,
maybe 9,
10.
Sir, looks like you have yourself a junior partner.
What I have is an overcompensated apprentice.
Who's that?
Hey, no one's buying hats back here. Get out front. Go. WD, Ann, I want to introduce my newest hire, Mr. Phillip Carlyle.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Yeah, pleasure.
What is your act, Mr. Carlyle?
I don't have an act.
Everyone's got an act.
Mr. Barnum!
Yeah.
You better come see this.
No, keep up.
Bit of a nasty element.
There always is, isn't there? Nothing draws a crowd quite like a crowd.
Go home, you freaks!
Shame of the city. The
protests cement Mr. Barnum's reputation as a purveyor of the offensive and indecent.
Offensive and indecent. Mr. Bennett, I'm blushing.
No, I'm blushing.
What do you care what Bennett thinks?
He's a prig.
And a snob.
Yeah, and all the snobs in New York read him. He does their thinking for them.
Whatever happened to thriving off controversy?
Yeah, well, hey, you have any thoughts on this?
You know what? As a matter of fact, I do.
Ellen, come on. The master of the household has it in command of the Queen to invite Mr. Phineas T. Barnum and his theatrical troupe to a reception at Buckingham Palace.
The Queen Victoria, is this real?
I had to pull a few strings. If you want society to accept you, you may as well start at the very, very top.
Are we all invited?
I guess I'll just have to tell the Queen that either all of us go, or none of us will.
Queen of England can't get much better than that.
Why aren't we in tails?
We're the entertainment.
Don't see you in a costume.
Your Majesty, Mr. Phineas T. Barnum and his oddities from America.
Your Majesty, may I present Mr. Barnum?
The honor is mine, Mr. Barnum. And I've heard all about your little colonel from my friends in America.
General, ma'am.
You're even smaller than I imagined.
Well, you're not exactly reaching the top shelf yourself, sweetheart.
That went well.
Your Majesty,
Phillip.
Miss Jenny Lind.
Who's that?
The opera singer?
Singer?
She's the most famous performer in all of Europe. She sold out La Scala a dozen times, not to mention the French opera. What are you doing?
Following you so you can introduce me to Miss Lind.
Introduce you? Yeah. I don't know her.
Everybody knows. You just said so yourself.
Yeah, exactly. You don't just march up to someone like this.
We're personable. She's a person.
Miss Lind, my name is Phillip Carlyle. And this extraordinary gentleman next to me.
Phineas Taylor Barnum. The pleasure's mine.
Of course you are the American. I believe I might have heard of you.
Oh, well, if you've heard of me all the way over here, I must be doing something right.
That or something very wrong.
Well, in the world of publicity, there's hardly a difference.
I believe those are the words of a scoundrel, Mr. Barnum.
A showman, Miss Lind, just a showman, the best on my side of the Atlantic.
If you do say so yourself.
I do, but I don't have to.
Oh, no, he is one of the best.
Well, that's very kind of you. Miss Lind, let me get to the point. I'd like to bring you to New York. And if you agree, I'll make you the most famous singer not in Europe, but in the entire world.
And have you heard me sing?
Absolutely.
No, I haven't. But like mine, your reputation precedes you, and well, I trust your reputation more than my own taste, so...
I've never been to America.
You will sing in the grandest theater with the finest orchestra in the greatest city on earth. Jenny Lind. One night only, or maybe two. And at 20% at the gate, it'll be a queen's ransom for your efforts.
I give most of my earnings to charity, Mr. Barnum, to orphans and widows.
Voice of a nightingale, heart of an angel.
That's brilliant. I mean, the press will go crazy for that story.
That's not a story. May I ask you something, Mr. Barnum?
Anything?
Why me?
People come to my show for the pleasure of being hoodwinked. Just once I'd love to give them something real.
Miss Lynn. Everyone is here. Look at this. Even the Winthrops.
Are you happy?
I will be if this works. Oh God, I hope she can sing. What's taking you so long?
They're still taking their seats. Speaking of which, Tom and Lettie, the others, they just arrived.
What?
Where should I put them? Your box?
No, box, no. That's a bit visible.
Visible?
The acoustics are actually better in the standing room. That's where they should be.
Miss Lynn's ready now.
Okay, thank you, thank God.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. I recently had the privilege of hearing the most divine voice I've ever heard.
Suddenly he's a connoisseur.
Now, I know that sounds like Barnum humbug, but I have 100 bottles of good champagne on ice that says this isn't just another sideshow novelty. May I present the Swedish Nightingale, Miss Jenny Lind.
I'm trying to hold my breath. Let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream in me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? But
This is my wife, Charity, and our girls.
Of course, and I've heard so much about you. And your father tells me you're a fan of the ballet.
Yes, I'm studying ballet.
Oh, are you?
Of course I am.
And of course she is.
Oh. And what about you, Helen?
You look like a princess, ma'am.
I have to admit, Barnum, she is remarkable.
Enough to bring joy to the most joyless critic, isn't she?
And in the hands of a real purveyor of the arts, she could be something in this country. Shame. She's fallen in with you.
You really are better on the page, Mr. Bennett. Hard as that is to believe.
Oh, Mr. Barnum, I'd love to meet Miss Lynn.
And you will meet Miss Lynn if you just give me a moment. I think.
Phineas.
Yes.
You've done well.
Thank you. Allow me to introduce you. Excuse me, Jenny. I'd like you to meet Charity's parents, Mr. and Mrs. Hallett.
Ah, pleasure.
How do you do?
Nice to meet you.
Mother. Hello, dear. Are these...
Yes. Those are your granddaughters.
Phineas, not here.
Not here? You afraid I'm going to embarrass your parents in front of their fancy friends? I really don't think I have that power. An insignificant man like me, who was clearly destined to lead an insignificant life.
All that fortune and still just the tailor's boy.
Get out.
Well, Phineas, I believe I told you that free champagne is a recipe for disaster.
Charity.
Now, would everyone please raise
Charity.
their glasses to Mr. Barnum, who has shown once and for all that a man's station is limited only by his imagination.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's hard to understand wealth and privilege when you're born into it. I sometimes don't feel like I belong here.
You?
I was born out of wedlock, and that brought shame upon my family. And life always manages to remind me that I don't deserve a place in this world, and that leaves a hole that no ovation can ever fill.
Lord, that lady can sing.
Think she likes a man in uniform?
I'm sure she does. What are you doing here? You got a show in an hour, okay?
It's enough time for us to have at least 3 drinks, right?
No. Lettie.
What?
It's very crowded in here, okay? And I can't have you mingling. Guys, who's going to pay admission if you're out there for all the world to see, okay? Have a great show.
Wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, a toast. Jenny, America may not know it yet, but they are going to love you.
I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a blood, gonna drown a mind. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come, and I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be, this is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching up to the beat I drum. To the beat I step. To be seen, I make no apologies. This is me. Whenever the words want to cut me down, I send the blood to
Why can't you just put more shows in New York? Why do you need to tour the country?
Why did Napoleon march on Russia?
Napoleon was defeated.
Napoleon didn't have a 60-piece orchestra.
A 60-piece orchestra?
Just get the cheapest musicians you can and watch that.
We'll still have to board them.
We'll get married ones. They can share a bump. O'Malley, that's Caroline's piggy bank.
Custom sets?
Yeah.
Fireworks? Inside theaters?
That's genius.
No. Hey, PT, these are the most famous theaters in the country. They make you buy the seats in advance just to book
I took
them.
out a loan.
What? And we have to pay Jenny?
It was a large loan. Okay.
You're not going to see a penny of profit until your 40th show.
41st, actually.
You're risking everything you've built.
Well, how do you think I built it? We'll have plenty of profits to go around after this.
PT.
What?
Your attention has been divided long enough. Our gate is down. We have more protesters every day.
You just need to get people to come back. If you haven't been to the Barnum Museum lately, you haven't been to the Barnum Museum.
They come to see you. Your crazy ideas. Your new acts. The unusual.
Well, then how about you show them a smile? That'd be unusual. Keep rehearsing. Just make it very clear I expect them to afford you all the deference you deserve, and that they should be nice to you anyway.
Ain't that a sight for sore eyes?
Couldn't even say hello.
Or goodbye. He's going on tour. Sorry, guys.
Oh, pull yourself together, Carlyle. Don't you have somewhere to be?
Ann Wheeler? Mr. Barnum said he left a ticket for me. I'm sorry. I believe there's only supposed to be one.
No, there's meant to be two. I wasn't sure you'd come if I asked.
I've always wanted to go to the theater.
Phillip, is that you?
Mother? Father? This is Ann Wheeler.
Phillip, have you no shame associating yourself with that Barnum business?
Ann. 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 How dare you speak to her like that?
You forget your place, Phillip.
My place? Mother, if this is my place, then I don't want any part of it. Anne? They're small-minded people. Why do you care what they think?
It's not just them. You've never had somebody look at you the way your parents looked at me. The way everyone would look at us.
You know I want you. It's not a secret I try to hide. I know you want me. So don't keep saying our hands are tied. You claim it's not in the cards. Fate is pulling you miles away and out of reach from me. But you're here in my heart, so who can stop me if I decide that you're my destiny? What if we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine. Nothing could keep us apart. You'd be the one I was meant to find. It's up to you, and it's up to me. No one can say
mountains, and there are doors that we can't walk through. I know you're wondering why, because we're able to be just you and me within these walls. But when we go outside, you're gonna wake up and see that it was hopeless after all. No one can rewrite the stars. How can you say you're mine? Everything keeps us apart, and I'm not the one you were meant to find. It's not up to you, it's not up to me. When everyone tells us what we can be, how can we rewrite the stars? Say that the world can be ours tonight. All I want is to fly with you. All I want is to fall with you. So just give me all of you. It feels impossible. It's not impossible. Is it possible? Say that it's possible. How do we rewrite the stars? Say you were meant to be mine. Nothing can keep us apart, 'cause you are the one I was meant to find. It's up to you, and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. Why don't we rewrite the stars, changing the world to be ours? You know I want you. It's not a secret I tried to hide, but I can't have you. We're bound to break and my hands are tied.
First, it was buying a house on the same street as my parents, then meeting the Queen, then bringing Jenny Lynn, then my father the other night. When will it ever be enough for you?
I'm doing this for Caroline and Helen.
Look around you. They have everything.
You don't understand.
I do understand.
No, you don't understand. How could you? My father was treated like dirt. I was treated like dirt. And my children will not be.
You don't need everyone to love you, Finn. Just a few good people.
I know that.
Some people long for a life that is simple and planned, tied with a ribbon. Some people won't sail the sea, 'cause they're safer on land. To follow what's written, but I'd follow you to the great unknown. Off to a world we call our own. Mountains and valleys and all that will come in between. Desert and ocean, you pull me in, and together we're lost in a dream. Always in motion, so I risk it all just to be with you. And I risk it all for this life we choose. Hand in my hand, and you promised to never let go. We're walking a tightrope, high in the see the whole world down below. We're walking a tightrope, never sure where you catch me if I should Well, it's all an adventure that comes with a breathtaking view. Walking a tightrope with you. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. With you. Ooh, 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 ooh. With you. With you. With you. With you.
It is as though we have learned for the first time what singing really is. Miss Lind deserves our nation's highest esteem and most lavish ovations.
I mean...
The world at our feet. Well, Mr. Barnum, this is to making dreams come true.
Thank you, Jenny. It's 2 hours to garden.
I've given you the world, haven't I?
I should go. I've become a distraction. I'm sorry, Jenny. No, you should finish the tour without me.
What? You're leaving?
Well, the itinerary's well in hand.
So that's it.
What do you mean?
I'm just another one of your little acts.
Jenny.
I'm done.
Jenny, please. You have to finish the tour.
Must I?
It will ruin me.
When you're careless with other people, Mr. Barnum, you bring ruin upon yourself.
I risked everything.
Well, so did I. It seems we both lost.
All the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough. Never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough. Never be enough.
What was that?
That was goodbye.
Thank you very much for coming. Tell your friends and neighbors. Who enjoyed themselves? You? Tell everyone how much fun you had at the circus. New acts every night.
Hey, ringmaster.
Gentlemen, gonna have to ask you to leave.
This is our town, son. We think you should leave. You and your freaks.
Sir, I will only ask once more.
Then what, boy?
Girls. Oh, you've gone so much. Stop it.
What made you decide to come back early?
I missed you.
That sounds an awful lot like hum to hum.
Hurry! It's coming from the circus! Run! Fire!
Girls, stay with me. Come, put them in the plane.
Everyone, stay close!
No, is everyone out? Is everyone okay? The animals.
Yeah, we set them free. What else can we do? WD, where's Ann?
Where's Ann?
No, Phillip! No! Hey, how's that? Nick, go in there!
Here she is! He's taking a lot of smoke. He's still breathing. Come on.
Let's get him on!
What if we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine. Nothing can keep us apart. You, the one I was meant to find.
If you'd come to gloat, I wouldn't.
They caught the thugs who started the fire. I thought you'd like to know. I never liked your show, but I always thought the people did.
They did. They do.
Mind you, I wouldn't call it art.
Of course not.
But putting folks of all kinds on stage with you, all colors, shapes, sizes, presenting them as equals. Or another critic might have even called it a celebration of humanity.
I would have liked that.
Well, I hope you'll rebuild.
Thank God for Jenny's tour. We can borrow off the profits. We'll be fine.
You don't know. I'm sorry.
Charity? Oh, God, Charity.
I don't want to talk to you.
Nothing happened. This is ridiculous.
Nothing happened. It's on the cover of every paper in New York.
Because she orchestrated the photo. I'm not in love with her.
Of course you're not. Not with her, not with me, not with anyone. Just you and your show.
What are you doing?
I'm going home.
This is your home.
The bank. They're evicting us. Why didn't you ask me before? I would have said yes. I never minded the risk, but we always did it together.
Figured you'd end up here, feeling sorry for yourself.
Folks, if you've come to get paid, the money's gone. All of it. Nothing left to
Shut
give
up,
you.
Barnum. You just don't get it. Our own mothers were ashamed of us. Hid us our whole lives. Then you pull us out of the shadows. And now you're giving up on us too. Maybe you are a fraud. Maybe it was just about making a buck. But you gave us a real family.
And the circus. That was our home. We want our home back.
I saw the sun begin to dim and felt that winter wind blow cold. A man learns who was there for him when the glitter fades and the walls won't hold. 'Cause from that rubble, what remains can only be what's true. If all was lost, there's more I gained, 'cause it led me back to you. I drank champagne with kings and queens. The politicians praised my name. But those were someone else's dreams, the pitfalls of the man I became. For years and years, I match their cheers. A crazy speed of always needing more. But when I stop and see you here, I remember who all this was for. And from now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the lights. From now on, what's waited till tomorrow starts tonight. It starts tonight.
I would like to see my wife. She's not here.
She's at the beach.
I brought hardship on you and our family. You warned me, and I wouldn't listen. I wanted to be more than I was.
I never wanted anything but the man I fell in love with.
Let this promise in me start like an anthem in my heart.
However big, however small,
From now on. From now on.
Bank said no?
Emphatically. Repeatedly. I don't think there's a banker left in the country I can fool into loaning me more money, so... I'm really sorry to disappoint you all.
Don't worry, Barnum. We've gotten used to it by now.
You know, Barnum, when I first met you, I had an inheritance, claim, an invitation to every party in town. And now, thanks to you, all that's gone. All that's left is friendship, love, and work that I adore. You brought joy into my life.
Into all our lives.
Here, here. Money the bank will take joy as collateral.
They may not. But I will. I own 10% of the show. Knowing who I was working for, I had the good sense to take my cut weekly.
Phillip, I can't let you gamble it on me.
So you can.
Don't turn sensible on us now.
Partners. 50-50. Partners. The only thing is, I don't know how we're going to afford a building.
Right. Building? We don't need a building. Real estate in Manhattan is a terrible investment. Wait, I can get land down by the docks for almost nothing. All we need is a tent.
Colossal, we con these renegades in the rain. Where the lost get found and the crown of the circus king. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. It's blinding out, shining anything that you know. Just surrender, cause you're coming and you want to go. Where it's coming in all of the night. Where the runways are running the night. Impossible comes to.
This is for you.
What will you be doing?
Watching my girls grow up. The show must go on.
This is the greatest show. Watching it It's here, right in front of you.
The noblest art is that of making others happy.
It's only this moment, don't care what can gather. Y'all feel a dream, can't you see it getting closer? Just surrender cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire!